Are you ready for the greatest recipe of the year? Well, it's time for Funday Friday, brought to you by recteq, powered by Kingsford. I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Why, John?
We have an amazing recipe for you guys. It is all about new beginnings this year. Not here just at recteq, but all over the world. It's about new beginnings. So we're going to keep that rolling. I'm going to pass it over to my good friend, your barbecue dad, Jody Flanagan.
recteq lifestyle.
John, did you test my mic?
Yeah.
Happy Funday Friday, everybody.
Sound great.
Woo! I do sound great because I've got all of my friends out there in internet Facebook land joining the show with us.
That's right.
That's why. But boy, John, you hyped up the show enough to where you don't have to do any other work for the rest of the day. You did a great job.
I'm done.
Guys, we have a great recipe for you. This was hands down the top recipe, #1 video that we did in January of last year. So we've stepped it up a notch, of course, for you. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got a winner to announce. Last week, you guys spun the wheel and it landed on an RT700, so we're giving away an RT700 today. You saw the wheel on the backside of beautiful John there. We're going to be spinning it at the end of the show. So make sure you stay tuned. We've also got tips and tricks sprinkled out throughout the entire show, so make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you hit that share button, smash it. 3, 2, 1, smash it for us. That's how we get paid. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Funday Friday. I'm Jody Flanagan, Barbecue Dad. If I hadn't already introduced myself, hello. Nice to meet you. That's Chef John. He's on the ones and twos.
That's right.
Chef John, we had a great week this week
We've
here
had a great
at the
week.
recteq Worldwide Headquarters. New beginnings here at recteq. So what did that mean, Chef John?
Well, yeah.
Lighter food, right?
Yeah. Lighter fare.
Lighter fare.
You know, just to get your year started off on the good foot.
To me, that meant use a vegetable. So I was like, okay, I got that. So corn dip, yes, I can do that. Corn dip, yes. But lighter fare, this falls right in there. 1 pan meat and veggies. If you look it up on the internet, 9 times out of 10, you'll see 1 pan sausage and veggies out there. We've already got that recipe, and that's the one we'll be posting. But you can substitute different items. So we've got a smorgasbord of wonderful, beautiful vegetables here that we're gonna mix and match. We've also got some amazing proteins. Now, you are not stuck with just these 3 proteins here: chicken, beef, and pork sausage here. You can use any other proteins. We've got some shrimp, 1 pan meat and veggies going. We've got some beef, 1 pan meat and veggies going. We've got some pork, so you can mix and match. You can mix them all together. But we're going to show you the tips and tricks how to knock this out of the park. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, if you have any questions, comments, hatred, please leave it in the comment section down below. Chef John, he's going to get to it. He's going to ask me any questions that you have. And I would love, if any criticism, man, if I say a word wrong, jump down my throat about it. Put it in the comment section down below. I love to read all that stuff. It really does make my day. John, you've got that beautiful paw up already.
Yeah, well, they're saying
that means he's got a question.
There's 275 people out there. They're saying they're so happy to be here on Friday with you, Jody. And they're saying you're looking really dapper.
We're happy to have you. You know, the first day that I get a haircut, I always like to do it up nice.
Yeah.
But after that, you know, the hat's going right back on. So you guys caught me on a good day. I caught a haircut yesterday, so you're going to see Dapper Jody all day today.
I love it.
But I really appreciate it. But ladies, leave your comments in the comment section down below. But if you guys are just now tuning in, or if you're a new customer, this is Funday Friday. We do this every Friday, noon, 12 noon Eastern Standard, live right here at the recteq Worldwide Headquarters. Sometimes we go out. Sometimes folks come in. We have guests.
That's right.
So this is a great show to actually learn yourself about recteq pellet grills, as well as every other pellet grills.
That's right.
So if you're a pellet grill owner and you don't necessarily have a recteq, you can most definitely use these recipes in your machine. But thank you so much for tuning in Make sure you hit that share button. 3, 2, 1, smash it.
Also, Jody, Funday Fridays are all about giving stuff away. We give something away every Friday. We give
I
something
scroll
away.
right over it like it doesn't mean anything.
Like it doesn't mean anything.
But yes, we give something away every Friday, so that's another cool reason to tune in. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter at recteq.com because we also give away stuff that way. We also let you guys know about tips, tricks, new items coming into the website, where we're going to be, when we're going to be there, social media, stuff like that. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter at recteq.com. If you want this recipe, you can go to recteq.com, or you can sign up to have it inserted into your inbox, recteq.com/lunch break. Fill out all the info, check all the boxes, and we will give you your recipes to you. That way you can just save them and print them off, make yourself a nice little cookbook for the free ski. But John, we got any good questions before we get started?
So we have a couple of new people out here that are getting their 700s really soon. They want to know what should be their first cook.
All right, so we always recommend that your first cook be something super fatty. So you have to complete your 400-degree burn-in first. What does that mean, Jody? What do I have to do for that? So if your grill doesn't have any pellets in it, you're going to take a handful of pellets and put it in the fire pot. That's actually going to prime, allow that auger tube to prime and get pellets in that tube and start dumping into the fire pot. So you'll take a handful of pellets, put it in the fire pot, you'll fill your hopper up with pellets, turn your grill to 400. Now, you'll allow it to achieve 400. When the actual temperature says 400, start a timer. Once an hour passes, you have completed your 1 hour burn-in. It is safe to eat off of. After that, we suggest chicken thighs. Chicken thighs can be cooked at 400 degrees. They're also very fatty. That way it'll start splashing some grease up on the inside of that grill, seasoning it to perfection. Again, a grill, your 20th cook on this grill is going to taste 20 times better because it's got some seasoning on the inside. And it is a little difficult to season that stainless steel. So that's why it's very important to cook something super fatty for your first couple of cooks. That way you get a good seasoning on the inside. Another cool tip that a lot of folks don't know about, for maintenance wise, you need to clean your fire pot out about every 4 to 5 cooks. I just stick my hand in there, scoop out whatever little ash is in there, and throw it down at the bottom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Keep the ash at the bottom of your machine and only clean it out about once or twice a year. It creates a layer of insulation. It reduces the amount of surface area that the grill has to heat up, so you save in pellets as well as heat up quicker and recover in temperature quicker. It also helps clean up that grease that drips down super easy. So make sure you do those and allow your machine to run itself empty every 4 to 5 bags. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now let's get started with the food because nobody cares about all that stuff. Tonight, Alex Trebek's last episode. May he rest in peace. So this episode is dedicated to Mr. Alex. Wish we were doing some kind of Canadian food, but that's okay. But it's his last day. Jordan Johnson, Twitter expert, has got us some facts. So we're going to be busting out some Alex Trebek's facts today on the show. So thank you so much for tuning in. 1 pan meat and veggies, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. First step, you got to get a pan. It's in the name, you silly gooses. So get a pan, okay? To keep you guys interested and on this, come on over here, Sherpa. I want to show everybody what we got going on. This 1 pan sausage and veggies has some shrimp in it. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. It'll be done in just a second, I promise. Come on over here, Sherpa. Ooh, what is that? Chicken and sausage. Oh my God. Good. And then this one right here. Oh my goodness. That looks like beef, and there's little potatoes in there, cheese and crackers. All right, so that hyped y'all up. I know it did. So again, 1 pan sausage and veggies, it couldn't be easier. I like to put the vegetables on top, on the pan first, oil it, season it, and then mix everything together. Then we place the meat on top. So that's the way I'm going to show you. Now, the most traditional way has got to be the one pan sausage and veggies. So I'm going to show you guys that right now. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. John, we got any good questions?
They are saying this looks really awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
So, Jody, if people are having temperature issues, what are some things that they could just do right off the bat that they could do to make sure that doesn't happen?
Yeah, you can call 706-922-0890 and speak to a recteq professional. Everybody that picks up the phone here owns the grill and uses it regularly, so they're going to know the answers to all of the questions and know how to fix any problems that you do have. 9 times out of 10, if you're having temperature issues, you've probably got a dirty fire pot, or you need to let your grill run empty of pellets because you've got a buildup of pellet dust at the bottom of the grill. 9 times out of 10. If it's not that, you lift the lid a little too often, or you've made modifications to that grill, okay? So if you've made modifications, those professionals can get that grill back to factory settings, get it to holding temperature again. Call us up, 706-922-0890, or heck, you can hit up Chef John, Chef Greg, or myself on all social media. So what we need to do is we need to get these in consistent shapes. That way they cook close to even. So I've got some chicken cutlets here. If you don't like the white meat, you can get yourself some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And that's what we're going to do tonight for my family. We're going to use the dark meat. You know I like that dark meat, John. Shout out to my boy, Chef John, over there.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got any good questions out there, buddy?
Yeah, top fan Jeff Holloway asked Jody, have you tapped into that Shinerbach kegerator yet?
We've got it set up. David Wright, my buddy, put it together for us. But we learned we got to get our CO2 tank filled.
Okay.
Okay. And then we've got to receive our keg. So our keg should be here a little bit later today. We've got a good friend delivering that to us.
What pellets are we burning today, Jody?
So today we're burning the Kingsford maple pellet. Man, I feel like I've been burning the maple pellet all week this week.
I know.
The Kingsford maple it'll give you a good sweet heat as well as a good amount of smoke, okay? It's going to give you some good smoke penetration, but it's also going to give you some good heat. So if you want to go up in temperature, you want to go that 450, 500, 550, it's a good pellet as well. John, you got a good question before I season up this chicken?
I was just going to say, could you explain to people why it's so important to use hardwood in the pellet grills?
Absolutely. So it's very important to use 100% hardwood without any fillers, without any binders, without any flavoring oils, because those are just going to give you temperature issues as well as flavor problems, okay? You need to burn 100% hardwood. That way there's no preservatives, no fillers, you don't get any sour flavoring in your wood. It's 100% hardwood, so you're getting that deliciousness, that smoke, just to flavor your food and not overpower it, not penetrate it, not super penetrate it or anything like that. All right, so moving along, we're gonna, if this stuff wasn't super tacky, I'd hit it with a little bit of olive oil, so I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil anyway. That way it'd give it a little binder.
There you go.
That seasoning can kind of stick to it. All right, so I like for chicken, my buddy Colden, his freaking Greek rub, available at recteq.com. It's a great rub. It's got some cardamom in it.
Yeah.
It's got cardamom in it.
I love it.
So we're going to heavily season this bad boy. You can't over season it, I promise you. Okay, we're just going to set this off to the side, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, because we were dealing with poultry, I gloved up. I'm going to remove everything tainted with the poultry. Jordan, can you wash this knife for me? I sure can. God bless you, son. So, one pan, meat and veggies pan is in the name. Cover it with aluminum foil. That way your life is much easier in the end. Right, Chef John?
Yes, sir. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
We got any good questions out there while I come over here and get some veggies?
Yes, sir. We have a question from one of our top fans out here. He asks, are you supposed to let the bullseye run out of pellets every few cooks as well?
Not every few cooks, but every 4 to 5 bags of pellets that you empty into your machine. So if you're 5 pellets deep in that bad boy, let it run empty before you fill it all the way up to the top again. What that's going to do is going to reduce the amount of wood dust that accumulates at the bottom. That can give you temperature issues and burn back issues as well. And that's every pellet grill, guys, not just the recteq pellet grill. These are maintenance tips for all pellet grills.
That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about.
That is what you're talking about,
Yeah,
Chef John.
real.
So we've got a beautiful pan of veggies. Again, if anything is too big, like these potatoes, when Jordan comes back, I'm going to cut these potatoes in half. But you want everything to be in consistent sizes. That way it all cooks at the same amount of time. So the traditional chicken and veggies is bell peppers.
Okay.
Thank you, Jordan. You are a saint. Guys, make sure you tune in right after we go off the air here to Twitter. Jordan Johnson gives you the behind-the-scenes access of what we're doing when we're breaking down the show.
That's right.
A lot of mischief happens when the show gets broken down, I promise you. It's a lot of fun. Jordan also gives stuff away every once in a while, so make sure you follow him on Twitter. So the traditional chicken and veggies is bell peppers. I like to cut them up just like this, easy peasy. Julienne, almost julienne. So peppers, onions, and chicken. I also like a little bit of minced garlic here. You see I got a big old thing of it. What else should we add to this? I want a little bit more color. We've got some beautiful reds, some beautiful yellows and oranges, but I need some greens. So I'm going to put some zucchini in here.
I like that.
You can also do, Brussels sprouts or asparagus. John, or guys, what green vegetable would you put in your one-pan meat and veggies?
Oh.
Put it in the comment section
what
down
green
below.
vegetable I'd put in there, Jody?
Some CBD oil. Huh?
No, I was going to say broccolini.
Broccoli? I couldn't find it this morning. So I got some beautiful cherry tomatoes as well. These are just going to pop and release some of that deliciousness in the pan with everything. Look how pretty this is. Smash that share button, guys. Give us a like. Give us a love. Now's the time to hit it with some of that extra virgin olive oil. Gosh darn right. Hit it heavy, everyone. It's just going to make it taste absolutely amazing. Again, we seasoned the chicken with the coldest freaking Greek, so that's what we're going to season the veggies with. If you wanted to mix it up, you could. But we're not going to mix it up. We got plenty of meat and veggies to go around.
Jody, you got 350 people watching, and
Guys,
they say it's looking delicious.
Much. Does it look delicious? It's beautiful. It's colorful. You eat with your eyes first. I promise you, if you have somebody come over, ladies and gentlemen, or your kids are going to see this and be like, okay, then, that looks appetizing. And your vegan friends, again, if they come over, just take the meat out after and just let them eat those veggies, and they're going to be like, wow, these are the best veggies we ever had. Well, I know they are, because they were seasoned with meat.
Oh, man.
So smash that share button if you got a friend that's a vegan. But look how beautiful that looks.
So nice, Jody.
Amen to that, right?
Barbecue Dad
So
Jody
we're just going to set this off to the
down.
side because we've got other ones that we need to cook. I'm going to make another one, but this was going to have beef and pork in it.
Okay.
So we'll take, I've got this ribeye here, and you can use any kind of beef, but I prefer the ribeye because it's much more tender, and when we cut this up into squares, it's going to be easy to work with.
Okay.
So again, it's all about doing consistent sizes when you do the one-pan meat and veg. So we've got that beautiful ribeye right there. I've got that knife that Jordan handed me right here. And we'll just cut against the grain. That's right, everybody. You'll cut against the grain first. But we're going to give away an RT700 at the end of this episode, everybody. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll also spin that wheel of recteq and give away something that you don't even know about just yet. Smash that share button. 3, 2, 1. Smash it.
Smash it.
John, I see in your beautiful brown eyes that you have a question.
Well, we got a lot of random questions out here about upcoming events, upstock on product, new products coming out. Where do they go? What do they need to do to find out?
So
about
all
that
you guys have to do, if you want to find out about when we're going to be in stock of things, when we're going to go places, when we're going to do events again, you got to sign up for the newsletter at recteq.com, recteq.com. Put your email in where it says sign up for the newsletter. Of course, I tell you guys all the time. That way you can get an email and it'll tell you what we're doing, when we're doing it, how we're doing it, and who we're doing it with. You know what I'm saying? Smash that share button. We're having fun at work. We got the beef, cooked it up, cut it up into looks like 1-inch cubes, 2-inch cubes. Looks about like 3-inch cubes to me.
That's what I'm talking about.
John, hit me with an Alex Trebek fact.
All right, Jody, this is a great Alex Trebek fact.
Okay.
Did you know that he married a Playboy bunny
What?
in 1974?
What?
And then was divorced in 1981.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Alex likes to party.
Dadgum,
He
Alex.
likes the good times.
Dadgum.
Yeah.
All right. So since we're doing beef, I'm going to do these potatoes. I'm just going to cut them in half and then put them on our already foiled up pan. Again, hit me with another Alex Trebek fact, John.
Okay. Trebek is Canadian and spoke both French and English fluently.
Wow.
Yep.
Shout out to the USA junior hockey team for beating Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Alex, I didn't mean to bring that up during your show, but it had to be brought up sometime. So hit me with another Alex Trebek fact, John.
Okay. He had a rough childhood.
Okay.
And suffered almost nearly drowning at the age of 7.
What?
Yes. So
he made it.
He came up. He
So
started
didn't
from the
he
bottom
also
and came
host like the Canadian version of American Bandstand?
That is also true, Jody.
Yeah, I know what
Look
I'm
at
talking about.
you.
So
That's
since
right.
this is going to be a beef and pork pan, I'm going to do potatoes. I'm going to do mushrooms. I got the leftover Brussels sprouts, and we'll do onions as well. So that will be the beef pan.
Okay, what seasoning did you use on the beef, Jody?
So the beef is always normally going to be Ben's Heifer Dust. That is my go-to beef seasoning, available at recteq.com. Again, check out that sauce and spice bundle, because that's going to be a good value for you. You get to test out everything, and you get one of everything. You get the seasonings, you get the sauces, and if you add a cooking mat to it, it's free shipping. John, you got a good question.
Okay, it comes from Kathy Sheets. She asked, did you pre-cook those potatoes? It seems that it would take them longer to cook than the beef.
No, you just got to cut them much smaller, okay? But again, you'll see in just a second when I pull the other ones off. But yeah, you could pre-cook these and leave them in there whole.
There you go.
While you're cooked everything. That is a very good point. Who was that? Kathy?
Yeah.
Kathy, great point. Sheets, great point. And I could, if I wanted to, add that sausage, but this just looks too pretty. Get on in there, Sherp, and show those folks how pretty their food could look. Oh, I forgot garlic. That is a sin.
Oh, you almost forgot it last time, too,
I know,
Jody.
right? I'm the worst.
Okay, Jody, so we have a lot of new people out here, the grill
I love
owners,
it.
and they're from up north.
Oh, okay.
And they're asking for tips to help them
Canada?
cook straight through the winter.
Okay, so my number one tip for cooking straight through the winter, you've got that PID controller, so it's going to hold a temperature good and strong for you. You don't have to worry about that. If you've got Wi-Fi, hey, good for you. You get to turn the grill on from the comfort of your home.
That's right.
One major tip, if you don't want to get an insulated cover, you can use a welding blanket. You can go online, go to Amazon, get yourself a welding blanket, and you can put it on there, and it's going to help insulate the grill. The tip that you guys want to hear, okay, that one you knew I was going to tell you, but the one you want to hear is don't clean out the bottom of your grill. Allow that ash to build up. Again, it's going to create a layer of insulation. It's going to help clean up the grease when the grease drips down there, and it's going to reduce the surface area so the grill doesn't have that much surface area to heat up every time, okay? So leave that ash down there, okay? That's really it, you know? Get yourself a good pellet. Don't go to the bargain bin. You know, that's just like getting the worst gas for your car. Okay, of course you're going to get more mileage out of the 93 octane as opposed to the 87 octane. Of course your vehicle is going to run better on the higher octane. So do yourself a favor and get yourself good pellets. That way you'll never be disappointed. Now, I didn't season up those veggies. You guys totally missed that, as well as the garlic. So I'm messing up. So we'll hit it with that Ben's Heifer Dust again. And we're good and seasoned up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That looks great, doesn't it, everybody? Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love. We're cooking pretty food.
Yeah, we are. It's all about new beginnings this week.
It's all about new beginnings, lighter fare, as John would say.
Yes, sir.
All right, so when you pull these bad boys out, they're going to be hot.
I wish you guys could smell the smells that are coming off of this grill
right now.
Now, again,
you can see I also put foil on the bottom of the pan. You see, because there's all those leftovers from last cook I had.
That's right.
So you want to watch out for that, okay? Now that looks absolutely amazing. This is beef. I got carrots, asparagus, mushroom, onions, as well as those potatoes. That looks absolutely amazing. 400 degrees, 1 hour, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This one's going to be chicken and sausage. I've also got asparagus in there, bell peppers, onions,
yes,
cauliflower.
Yes.
Did I say the small potatoes? I got the potatoes in there as well. That looks absolutely amazing. Look at the steam coming off that. But
yes,
my favorite, which you can smell, and it is permeating through the entire recteq deck. Look at that seafood. What are those purple things, Jody? Oh, that's purple cauliflower.
Yes, sir.
And I promise you, because it's prettier, it's going to taste better.
That's right.
I promise you, okay? Now, you can, for the shrimp here, I used Dirty Girl to season it up. So that's available at recteq.com as well. You can also hit it once, very lightly, once it comes out, okay? With a little bit of the seasoning that you used. And that will lock in all of that flavor.
Yes, sir.
Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love, guys. Now, this stuff is hot, so you want to wait for it to cool down. Don't rush it.
Now, Jody, what type of potatoes? What type of potatoes were that? They were saying that they were writing.
Little bitty purple ones. What's that?
25 minutes.
Oh, I got you. Go the other way.
Too fast.
No, the other way. So you're going to top that. It's like an umpire. Umpire telling me the ball's a strike. Sorry, everybody. I like to top this with Parmesan cheese. This is a little bit thicker than what a lot of folks like, but I like the shaved Parmesan. You can get the sprinkled, but hit it with a little bit of Parmesan on top. It's going to be absolutely amazing. You can also give it a little bit more color, a little bit of green onions.
All right, Jerry, they're coming at you.
Don't be afraid of that teriyaki sauce, guys. Don't be afraid of the barbecue sauces.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of jacking this up a notch if you want to, okay? You can. I could totally see us doing like a teriyaki sauce in here as well with these vegetables. I could totally see us doing like a gravy, letting this stuff sit in like a gravy and it kind of being like a roast beefy type stew. I could see this being very, very Italian-y. Put some Italian dressing in there, let it sit in there.
Too.
But John, you got a good question I see in your eyes.
Yeah, they're coming at you with the questions now. So this comes from top fan Chris Dewey. He asks, with different meats requires different temperatures, what do you do to make sure that everything cooks without overcooking?
Yeah, you cook them, you cut, it's all in the prep. It's all in the prep. So you got to make sure everything is in a consistent size. That way it cooks consistently throughout. The grills on the inside are going to be very, very consistent. Left to right, front to back, they're going to be very even. So no matter where I put that pan, as long as I don't put it over the air gaps, it's going to cook very evenly on the inside of the recteq. Now, some of you are probably freaking out right now and you're going, air gaps? There's air gaps in this grill? Sure, but get on in here. Let me show these people what I'm talking about. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you've got air gaps in the back and the front of your grill. You see where that deflector shield, the drip pan, you see that gap right there? It's about that wide. That is on the front and back of the grill. Now, if you put hamburgers or wings over that, that's going to cook a lot faster because this is where your heat's coming from. The heat's coming from the front and the back, and it's convexing on the inside, just like that, just like my hands were doing, all nimbly-bimbly. But your grills are going to cook evenly, front to back, left to right. But to answer your question, all of those proteins need to be cut and prepped in a consistent size and shape. But man, so, Jody, this is super impressive.
Yeah, did you cook everything at the same temperature?
Yes, everything was cooked at 400 degrees for about 50 to 70 minutes, just depending on when it finished and where it finished at. And again, that beautiful sausage and chicken, look how it finished up. Speaking of sausage, John.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that I used to be addicted to German sausage?
No, I did not know that, Jody.
Man, those days were the worst. Hey, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Bratwurst, German, Bavarian descent. That was your Shiner Bach Dad Joke of the Day. Thank you so much, Shiner Bach, for sponsoring the Dad Joke of the Day. Go out there and get yourself a Shiner Bach. There's nothing finer than a Shiner. Right, John?
Yeah, nothing finer.
Oh, but we had a great show.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
These three you can do. You could substitute any protein. You could substitute any vegetable. Yeah. But it's very, very, of course the shrimp is going to cook a little bit quicker. Yeah. But as long as you cook, prep and cut everything in consistent sizes, okay? If you didn't want to do the Brussels sprouts and the potatoes and you wanted to leave them whole, yeah, you could parboil those and cook them al dente and then throw them in the pan with everything else as it finishes all at once. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right, John? You got any good questions?
How many of those pans could you fit on the RT700?
So the RT700, you could fit 2 of these pans without an additional shelf. Okay. With the additional shelf, you can get 4 of the pans on there. Now, we normally don't use these type of pans. We normally use the disposable aluminum ones. Yes. Those do us really, really well. Yes. But this stuff looks absolutely amazing.
Now, does the aluminum foil affect the temperature of the grill? Like the way that it heats?
On here?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. No, the aluminum foil actually protects that pan and makes it super easy to clean. But yeah, if you had it all on there, all crooked and covering the air gaps, yes, that will restrict airflow. But as long as your pan and your aluminum foil is not over those air gaps, it's not going to obstruct airflow and you're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Woo! But we got a winner to announce. Man, I missed the very first Funday Friday.
I know, buddy. We missed you. But Greg and I held it down.
You guys cooked the fresh ham?
Yep, sure enough did. It was awesome. Came out delicious. You would have loved it. You would have absolutely
And I heard
loved
you personally cooked your cabbage.
That's right.
And your collards.
The collards,
and your
greens,
black-eyed peas.
potatoes, tomatoes.
Liar! You're
You
a liar,
name
John.
it.
You did not do that. Don't lie to those people. All right. I did, though. Make sure you follow me on social media. At BBQ. It was a great time. You could have I let everybody have the recipes and such. It was awesome. So last week's winner of the RT700, congratulations, Joel SOB. We're out of them right now, but they will be back soon. He's a good guy. I don't really know him, but a heck of a name. I like both of these names put together. Again, he won on Facebook. All he had to do was share, like, and probably comment in the comment section down below. An RT700, $11.99 value, ships absolutely free. $11.99 value. We're giving away a $1,200 grill on this show more than once. This is like Grill 20. Hopefully Ray and Ron don't hear that. But the winner of last week's RT700 winner, Mr. Kevin Powers.
Yay! Kevin Powers.
Kevin Powers. Now, Kevin, you have something to do right now. You have to direct message us on Facebook so we can confirm that it is you. Get your address and get that grill headed to you. We will not reach out to you if you win a contest and tell you that you won a contest and ask for your financial information. That sounds pretty scammy to me. How about you? All right. So now it's very, very important that we give something else away. So let's go on over here to the hot fire. I've got the Wild Side RT A850 set up. Thank you, Sherpa, for lighting my fire, keeping me nice and warm. It doubles as an amazing fire pit, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Not only does it cook amazing food, rotisserie, over true wood fire flames, but it also doubles as a great wood heating element outside. So, we got two rules to spinning the wheel of recteq. This is the wheel of recteq, as if you didn't already know. They kind of almost broke it last week, so I'm going to make sure that we don't spin it too hard. But the first rule is to spin it aggressively and as hard as you can. Hard as hell. The second rule is to spin it right, counterclockwise. Because why? Because that's the right way to do it. Right? Hey, why did the tomato blush?
Why, Jody?
Because he saw the chickpea. Hey! That's two. That last one was free. You're welcome. All right, so Jordan, count me down.
3, 2, 1, spin!
All right, guys, we want it to land on the RT700. So if you want to win whatever this lands on, make sure you share this video.
That's right.
Make sure you love this video, and make sure you comment anything in this video. All right, here we go.
Oh, buddy.
Funday Friday is for lovers.
Oh, buddy. That's right.
Oh,
here we go.
Oh,
Here
that's a 700.
we go.
That's a
700. That's another 700. 2 weeks in a row.
Back to back. Now we're going to get in trouble. But we can at least give that one away because we did it live on camera, and it's like RT700. So if you want to win a grill in RT700, it's a $1,200 value. It ships free. Smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love. Comment down in the comment section down below. Just leave a comment. It doesn't matter what it is. Cheese and crackers, everybody. Make it so complicated. But John, we had a great show. You don't have a late night show tonight, do you?
No late night show
just
tonight.
on Thursdays. What y'all do last night?
Last night I did a smoked red wine poached pear, Jody.
Oh, wow.
It came out absolutely delicious. And if you guys missed that and y'all want to check that out, just hop on over to recteq's Instagram page. Go to the IGTV.
Let me taste some of this stuff.
Okay. And
I think I
it's
got
on there.
2 forks. Fork, yeah.
Fork, yeah, let's do it.
But guys, thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, so we do, of course, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm Jody Flanagan, Barbecue Dad. You can follow me on all social media at BBQ Dad Jody. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't ever think it.
Cheers to you. Cheers, America.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And you can prep this, put it in the refrigerator, go to work, come home, turn the grill on the way home, put it in the grill, go change, come back, dinner's done.
It's super healthy too, Jody. You know, I'm
Absolutely.
trying to trim it down in the new year, but yeah, this is great.
Right?
Love it.
Very fresh,
Mm-hmm.
vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
You getting your greens. There's a lot of fiber in here. Asparagus.
Carrots, mushrooms, steak.
Whatever veggie.
I love it.
Whatever protein you want, guys. You can do it too on the recteq. It's only amplifying and making you a better cook. That Kingsford maple, delicious smoke flavor. Partnered with the recteq grill. Partnered with those recteq seasonings. Knocking it out of the park each and every time.
Home run, my friend.
Man, thank you so much. Guys, make sure you follow me on all social media at BBQ Dad Jody. Make sure you follow that man right there at Chef John Pinnell. Make sure you follow the big man at Chef Greg Muller as well. But we'd love to talk to you. We'd love to, excuse me, I got asparagus in the throat. You know what that means. We'd love to interact with you on social media, so make sure you follow us. Make sure you like us. Make sure you love us. Thank you guys so much from everyone here. That's right. I got through everything right? Did we do all the Trebek?
We got through pretty much all of them.
Trebek is an American icon and globally recognized.
That's right. He was befriended by Merv Griffin and got on to Jeopardy. Yeah.
That's right. But make sure you set your DVRs
That's
tonight.
Right.
Tonight is the last episode of Jeopardy.
Thank you, Alex
featuring
Trebek.
Alex Trebek. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. For your years of service.
I can remember being 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah.
Watching Alex freaking Trebek. Now, when Pat Sajak and Vanna White died, woo, my childhood's gone, man.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's
I
it.
might as well just go ahead and move into a old folks home. Cheese and crackers.
Old Vanna White's flipping them letters.
Whoa, 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 don't talk. Don't you talk bad about my girl Vanna. Go out there and get yourself some Snicker bars and ginger ale, ladies and gentlemen. Make your life amazing. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. And we'll see you
at the recteq.
Do. Look at this beef.
Do.
It's so nice.
Do.
I love my meat.
recteq lifestyle. Set it. Come get it when the sun starts going down.